Defy our great city of Milwaukee. Now, Trump wants to talk, DT. All this time, they've been asking him to debate, and the other Republican nominees or candidates or whatever they are called, all were trying to get him to talk. And not only would he not debate them, he would schedule something on the same night as these debates on another network. But now he's talking bad. Now he's saying anytime, anywhere. And this is Karine Pierre that we have the sound from. So this is sound detailing the challenge that Donald Trump has made to Joe Biden to debate him after Nikki Haley drops out of the presidential race.
Is President Biden going to commit to a debate with Donald Trump?
That's something for the campaign to speak to.
Well, we know when the debates are going to be. We know where they're going to be. Is he going to go?
You should speak to the campaign.
In 2020, once it got down to one-on-one, Joe Biden said, I can hardly wait to debate him. How about now?
I'm going to sound like a broken record. You should reach out to the campaign.
Why is this a campaign?
See, this is the kind of leadership. Now, what's the most important component in any relationship? Communication.
Communication.
So you want me to vote for President Trump because it's crunch time now.
Mm-hmm.
But yet, when I ask you a simple, that is the most simple question. That is not complicated. It doesn't
Just say
compromise
yes.
the security of our country. It doesn't
At all.
compromise the campaign. It was a simple, will someone who is running to lead this country, will they give us access so that we can understand further what they're going to bring? And what was her answer?
You have to talk to his campaign.
They better be glad I went in that room. Because what was that obnoxious senator during President Obama's State of the Union address? And he goes, liar.
Oh,
I straight would have did that. Liar. You suck. Why do you even have this job?
Do you remember when that dude threw that shoe at Bush?
That's not funny. Why you make that's not funny?
That was funny.
No, like, it wasn't funny. No, it wasn't. Next topic.
But I love the fact that he ducked. He got out of the way.
I was like, have you had shoes thrown at you? Does Laura? Because I'm telling you, I was like, does Laura throw shoes at you? Because I mean, he was ready.
Because he was ready.
I was like, oh, he's been here before. Because I don't know about y'all.
I would have been stuck.
I was going to say, if somebody throws a shoe at me, they're going to win.
Yeah.
Because I don't get shot. I mean, he was like, boom, boom.
It's going to be so unexpected. You're going to freeze because you're going to be thinking the whole time when the shoe was coming, did he just take his shoe off and throw it at me? Boop.
He was like, man, he was quicker than Laura.
So Truth Nation, hit us up, 833-212-1017. What are your thoughts about now that it's down to presumably two candidates to become our next president? Now the former president all of a sudden wants to debate, and Joe Biden, well, we'll have to ask his campaign team if he's still down. In 2020, he was down, but in 2024, I really wonder, because you know how the game is played. Like, Republicans and Democrats aren't on opposite teams. It's one on offense, one is on defense, but they're on the same team. And
You think so?
Oh, absolutely.
When you say same team, what do you mean?
When the doors are closed, I truly believe that they want some of the same things, but they just want it done their way.
I agree to a certain extent. My thing is, it took 9/11 for this country's government to publicly demonstrate bipartisanship. That was the last time I feel that Americans really felt bipartisanship.
Kind of came together, yeah.
But it was based on a tragedy.
That is very true.
And, like during this most recent government shutdown, we almost got there. you saw the speaker. Who was his name? McCarthy. What was the one that just resigned
Uh,
before the one we have now? Mike Johnson.
Yeah, before
Yeah.
Mike Johnson. Shoot,
And
the one they ran him out. He was forced to resign. What was his name? White-haired guy.
It was something McCarthy. Okay. Now on the Truth Talking text line, D'Angel, you sent this text yesterday, so obviously you want us to read it, so I'm going to read it. And thank you for listening. We appreciate you. It says, I'm not a Dem or he literally like copied and pasted this because I remember he sent this yesterday. We just didn't get a chance to get to it. D'Angel's advocate on the Truth Talking text line says, I'm not a Dem or a Republican, or I'm not a Democrat or Republican. I'm very independent. I just listened to the entire 71 minutes of Donald Trump's January 6th speech. Honestly, without being hyperbolic, please tell everyone what exactly Trump said verbatim to incite a riot. Please play that sound clip. Okay, D'Angel, here's the thing, brother or sister, or however you identify yourself. If you want us to play a certain sound clip, you should probably send it. And number two, we don't have, unfortunately, enough time to play the whole 71 minutes. So why don't you just call in and let us know what exactly was said or what wasn't said to make Americans feel that he incited the riot. How about that, D'Angel? Now, if I do all the things that you asked me to do, I'm going to send you an invoice. Pick one. It's up to you because I'm commerce driven. You're giving me a lot of homework. So if you want me to do this, I'll do it because I appreciate you listening, but it's outside the scope of my role here. So I will send you an invoice. Pick one. Let me know. Otherwise, call in 833-212-1017.
DT, 71 minutes is not going to change what we witnessed, what we all witnessed. And if there was nothing that he did to incite this insurrection, it wasn't a riot, it was an insurrection. Why is he on trial? Why if you didn't do anything wrong, let's disregard the fact. Let's disregard the fact he says, I'll walk with you. I'll go with you.
Listen,
to go do what?
I'm all for what D'Angel is saying in terms of so here's the thing I do appreciate about what D'Angel said, because I'm big on this too. He listened to the entire 71 minutes. So based on that, he has a position of knowledge. And so I'm like, D'Angel, because you're coming, this is what's wrong with difference. Because of your position, you're like, you go listen and you tell me. And I'm like, bro, no, you tell me. You don't want to listen to the entire 71 minutes.
You trying to convince me of what I didn't hear or see.
You gonna give me homework? I'm 47. Homework is over for me. So, D'Angel, now that you have this breadth of knowledge based on listening to President Trump's speech, just call us right now and give us the cliff notes. Give us like the takeaways on why you feel that
he did not incite it.
Educate us,
yes,
brother.
Yes.
You got the keys. You got the knowledge.
We all ears. Core hit us up on the True Talk to Text line and says they can't keep hiding weekend at Bernie's. Trump is going to put that old bag of bones over his knee and spank his bottom tomato red. Thank you for that, Core.
LT says he is full of crap. He will come up with some ridiculous stipulations that will give him a way to back out of the debate. Reason being, he doesn't have any policies. All he has is name calling and talking about himself.
Now, we got more than 71 minutes of audio of him doing that.
I want to highlight and underscore. And that's the thing. If you're a Trump supporter,
be a Trump supporter. That's fine. Yeah.
That's power. That's one of the privileges of being an American. However, when you say things like, I listened to, like, educate us. If you're supporting Trump, then advocate for him and give me some facts. Because one thing we try to do here on The Truth, and we may not always be perfect, on both sides, even on the independent side, we talked about RFK Jr. the other day. Mm-hmm. We're going to give you as much as we know about everybody.
Yeah.
And your voice is valuable. Yeah. So you're texting. How you going to text somebody and give them homework? I'm still processing that. All right.
And on top of that, DT, it's funny how someone will say, oh, that old bag of bones. Last time I checked, Trump is 78, 77, 78, and Biden is 81. It's not like there is a huge age discrepancy.
Again, all I'm gonna say is this. I'll put you this way, Telly. I don't love anyone or thing that can't love me back. I ain't in the business of being in a relationship with somebody who don't want to be in a relationship with me. So a lot of these people that are supporting almighty Trump, do you? I get it. But the question is, if he saw you on the street, would he just stop and say, hey, brother, or hey, human being, or hey, dear American citizen, how can I help you?
Yeah.
I honestly feel that President Obama was that kind of person. Like, roll up the sleeves. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
I feel as though Joe Biden is slowly but surely getting there, but it's too late now. Because he's like 81. I feel like he's got the people around him, including the relationship that he has with President Barack Obama, where he's learned a lot on how to be relatable as a government official, as a leader. He is definitely, you can see a big jump. But here's the thing. I'm not going to reward somebody from going from an F to a C. Look, Mom, I didn't bring home all Fs this grading period. I've got Cs, but you're still a C.
But you're still a C.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to reward you for something that, like, oh, my baby daddy, which is a great segue into this next topic.
Yes.
My baby daddy, he's a good man. Well, what do you base that on? He paid child support. What?
Right.
That's what he's supposed to.
Yeah.
And matter of fact,
if he's not around,
matter of fact, outside of maybe some other politically, so you had to go to court to make him pay. That's what do you call it? Integrity?
Yeah. So yes. And speaking of child support, you are so right, DT. That leads us right into our next topic. We'll get into on the other side of the break. Kentucky passes a bill to allow parents to receive child support during pregnancy. And I got to admit, when I first heard and read that headline, I said, there's got to be more to that because, man, like the baby is not even here and you already declaring that you're not going to be in the child's life. That's a whole nother topic, but we're going to dive into it. Truth Nation, hit us up, 833-212-1017. You can always stream and watch us live on YouTube.